Self-destruct sequence activated. Warning. Warning.
Scream if you wanna, shout if you need, just let it go. Take it out on me. Rock if you need to, scratch if it helps you get control. Take it out on me.
What's going on, guys? Grim here, and Raptor.
What's up?
And this is episode 9 of Shooting Drills with the Grim page. In this episode, we're going to be kind of going over the tactics of running and shooting with a paintball marker. As you know, most people, when they, rush an objective, or if they're just, trying to, rush up on the enemy, a lot of people will fire and run. So, if you notice, when you're trying to run and fire, your shots are kind of going to be all over the place, your sight picture's bouncy. So we're just going to kind of go over kind of what steps that we do to kind of help fix that. It's kind of like more of like a boxer kind of like stance, and it's more of kind of a open stride with your footing that will help you kind of balance. So we're just going to kind of go over that so you guys can see what tactics that we use, and you guys can try it yourself and see how much an improvement that you guys have when you're trying to run up and instead of try to run and hit that person that you're trying to get out or rush up on an objective. So we're going to begin this episode just right now.
We're also going to be going over how you stand at an area that you're guarding and holding your weapon. So, my mistake, marker. So basically the way that we're doing that is we're showing you how it's the best way to hold your marker ready so that if somebody were to run up on you, you don't have it down here like just hanging, or you're not like this, just kind of walking around and standing there. We want to be able to, he mostly, because he's the military one, he will be showing you what's the best way to hold your marker so that at any moment you are ready for any threat that jumps at your base or your objective. There you go. But that's not it. He's just showing up.
Okay, so first thing we're going to kind of go over is kind of if you're guarding a base or you're basically patrolling, going towards the enemy, we're going to show you kind of how would be the proper way to hold your weapon. So here, my weapon. So this is kind of not a correct way because I can be walking, oh crap, I'm getting fired at, so I have to kind of almost swing my gun back to get back into the fighting position. So when you're patrolling, you kind of want it, it's called the low ready. So you kind of want it like up to here. Most people have slings, that you sling it. We kind of want it right here so that way if something happens, you can snap right to target. So like this, when you're patrolling, all of a sudden I see enemy, I can snap right there. As soon as I snap, if you guys remember episode 1 about doing that drill, the up and down drill, is when you snap, you should be right on target. So if you're, like I say, once again, you're walking, you have an enemy, right there, I'm snapped. Right now my iron sights are at what I'm pointing at the enemy. Another thing, joke around with this, but if you want to be a little more official, guarding a base, you can send like this. Basically just for shits and giggles, but that's kind of, you'll see in movies all the time you have guards like that, or if you're a stormtrooper, you carry like that. But mainly the low ready is what we be the standard for patrolling and having your weapon at. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for that. We're going to jump right into shooting and firing. So let's go. Okay, so next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to talk about shooting and running. So basically what we're going to do, kind of want to get in that boxer stance, feet wide. So when you're running, you kind of want to do it as almost like you're taking kind of large, because that way when I'm doing it, my weapon is hardly moving up and down. So that was just kind of a slow walkthrough. We're going to do it combat speed. So I'm running. We're going to be running back. I mean, you're going to have that natural bounce, but if you can, I don't know if you guys can tell, at least in the video, but for me, my gun is maybe going like this, but I'm still, my eyesight and my target is still, you know, steady. So something you guys can practice at home by quickly just kind of, like I said, your normal boxing stats. If you remember episode 1, I did the up and down drills where snap. Got this. Same thing if you're going to an area that you're not really sure, kind of more of a tactical type of footing. You're scanning. So basically heel to toe will cause you to have your sight picture pretty much going to be steady. And vice versa. So same thing by going back. Heel to toe, heel to toe. So pretty much I hope that that drill has helped you guys out. Basically thanks Raptor for being part of the episode. See you guys next episode. Grim out. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Grim here and Raptor.
Yo.
And this is episode 9 of Shooting Drills with the Grim page. In this episode, we're going to be talking about basically moving while you're running. Basically firing, moving not running.
Do it again.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Grim here and Raptor.
Yo.
And this is episode 8 of Shooting Drills with the Grim page.
9.
Alright. That's all she wrote.